Welcome to Tuesday afternoon, my friends. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. We still have alerts up for snow. It is not arriving yet, but it will be arriving within the next few hours. It becomes more snowy tonight and tomorrow. We'll talk about the effects and snow totals coming up.
And speaking of snow totals, first at 4, shoveling can be a pain in your back, but sometimes contractors let you down, hitting your wallet as well. So we're going to take a look at a new app that could solve both problems. Is it a snow removal upgrade? And the biggest story in the world, we'll talk about new coronavirus concerns, and President Trump is under fire right now for the government's response. It's all next, first at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, a winter storm watch will go into effect later tonight, and you'll see snow on the ground for the morning rush hour. And that's just the beginning. Let's get to Andrew Humphrey holding down the fort for Ben. Andrew, where do things stand right now?
Well, Karen, right now we still have just cloudy conditions, all that precipitation, including snow and rain, still just to our west and just to our south. But it is encroaching right now. It is getting much more moist in the atmosphere. That means snow will be developing along with rain as we go through this evening. And that winter storm watch has just transitioned into, by the National Weather Service, a winter weather advisory from midnight tonight until midnight tomorrow night. Basically late tonight until late tomorrow night for Detroit and all of southeast Michigan because of impending snow. Not much developing here yet. A few scattered raindrops and snowflakes dot the landscape in our west zone, but the main action is still here. Northern Indiana, southwestern parts of our state, and northwest Ohio. But gradually, all that will move into our area and be transforming within the next few hours. So here's my timeline for you. By 6 p.m. tonight, we'll start to see those raindrops and snowflakes gradually develop more, all the way through midnight. Between midnight and 2 a.m., when many of us are going to bed or asleep, it turns to snow and all snow for tomorrow morning and during the day on Wednesday. We'll talk about snow totals, who gets what and where in moments. Remember, with the Local Forecasters app, you can track the snow yourself while you're on the go. It puts weather in the palm of your hand. It is vital and it's free. Search WDIV in your app store.
Now the coronavirus crisis. The Centers for Disease Control now urging Americans to prepare for more cases in the United States. The uncertainty is rattling the financial markets for a second day in a row. Things started off a little better today, but companies like MasterCard and United Airlines are warning the outbreak will hurt their finances. You can see the Dow Jones is down some 800 points. Yesterday was the market's biggest drop in 2 years. Let's get to Devin Skillion. And Devin, the word from the CDC is not lowering concerns.
No, not yet, Karen. The CDC is warning Americans should prepare for the spread of the coronavirus in communities across the country. So far, we'll remind you, there are no confirmed cases here in the state of Michigan, for example, though we continue to watch that very closely. But the worldwide outbreak has not been declared a pandemic as yet. The spread of the virus in Italy and the Middle East, though, has certainly ratcheted up concerns about how this is playing out. Today, the number of cases in Italy jumped to 322, so that's 100 more than yesterday. As the world braces for future impact, the White House has asked for $2.5 billion to fight the outbreak. That request drew a scathing response from the Senate's top Democrat.
With no plan to deal with this potential health crisis, the administration last night issued an emergency budget request. It was too little and too late. 4 words describe the administration's response to the coronavirus: towering and dangerous incompetence.
You may ask about the coronavirus, which is very well under control in our country. We have very few people with it. The people are getting better. They're all getting better. We brought in some Americans from a ship because it was really the right thing to do, and they're in quarantine. And we think they'll be in very good shape very, very soon.
The president was making those comments as he wrapped up his first trip to India. New here at 5, we're going to take a closer look at this new guidance from the CDC. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge will here to break it down for us. So until then, Karen, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Devin. Vice President Mike Pence making appearances across the state, including a stop in Oakland County that could affect your evening commute. Both directions of Big Beaver Road at Livernois will be closed from 5:30 to 6 this evening for the vice president's visit. He should have just arrived at the Detroit Marriott Troy for a Keep America Great event. The vice president's first stop was in Lansing, where he attended the Michigan Farm Bureau's legislative seminar. He pledged the Trump administration's support to farmers and ranchers as he looks for their votes in the upcoming election.
We're ready to go to work to make sure America's farmers and ranchers prosper like never before. We're going to stand strong with you no matter what political philosophy or political winds are blowing. President Donald Trump, this vice president, this administration will always stand with the American farmer.
Coming up, we'll follow the vice president to Troy. He's scheduled to speak at the top of the hour. Live coverage of his visit tonight at 5. Another student allegedly involved in that Warren De La Salle hazing investigation faced a judge today. 18-year-old Cleveland Harville III pleaded not guilty to a misdemeanor assault charge. This stems from the alleged hazing assault at De La Salle inside the football locker room. 4 students were charged on Monday. 2 other students are expected to be charged as minors. We also have an update on the arrest of a multiple murder suspect. This was our top story first at 4 yesterday. Police tracked down Kenyell Brown in Oak Park about 24 hours ago. Officers say he shot himself in the head. Now, at that time, sources told Local 4 Brown had died, but that information was updated. Right now, he does remain in critical condition. Just now, we do have word Brown has been charged in connection with 3 shootings in River Rouge, 2 of those where people died. He's been called a suspect in at least 6 homicides. At 5, we go inside the arrest to see how police tracked him down and what happened in those chaotic moments. Now back to our top story. More snow headed this way. Many of us will need to do some shoveling, but now there is an app that actually helps you hire someone to do the work for you. Now, if it works as advertised, it can also protect your hard-earned money. Paula Tubman live with a look at how the app promises to upgrade snow removal. Paula, a timely story.
Absolutely. And, you know, we really haven't had a tough winter at all. And so perhaps you haven't had a big opportunity to use one of these things, I should say. Maybe you don't even remember how to turn it on. You can't find your shovel. And, of course, your driveway goes from there all the way to there. Huh.
This is my equipment here.
Matthew Harding is getting ready for the snow, not with an ugh, but a yay.
I am looking very forward to it. I already have my plow already on my truck. Snow blowers already on the back and getting prepped.
As a contractor for the Your Green Pal app, he's only had 3 days of snow removal this season, and the next 2 days could be biggies. His company, Go Cutters in Detroit, is part of the new wave of virtual contractors. He's one of about 70 in the Detroit metro area for the app company, which is headquartered in Tennessee. Your Green Pal is what you might consider rideshare services for lawn care, and for the first year, Detroit is part of the snow removal.
This is what it looks when you download it for the first time.
Tharmand Lagan.
This is where I would put in what services I'm needing.
Has the Your Green Pal app, and he's used Matthew's services before.
Cleaning the sidewalk, cleaning the driveway out, getting the snow out of the approach here where we're pulling into the driveway to ensure safety. I'm disabled, so I rely on services like Go Cutters to perform that lawn service.
Here's how it works.
Go to our website or download the app, enter the address of the property that they want done and also the date. What that does is that alerts all the pre-screened vendors in the area that there's another property for bid.
Contractors bid on the service. Voila.
You don't pay until after it's done and you're happy with the work. So when the service has been performed, the vendor will take one picture of that completed work. He will upload that to Green Pal. That'll go to the homeowner for approval. When the homeowner approves, that's when the vendor gets paid.
The service is community policed, and so you can ensure you are actually getting what you pay for by the reviews.
So if you don't have good reviews and you don't have good customer service, then who will want them to be serviced by you?
It's essential to communities where we have 65 plus seniors. And I say 65 plus in age seniors. Because now they have a service they can go to. They got a go-to, a go-to guy. And everybody needs a go-to guy.
Okay, so Green Pal or yourgreenpal.com has actually been in Detroit doing lawn services for about 2 years. This is the first year, however, they've come to the metro area doing snow removal, which I think is very, very timely because it just so happens that my driveway goes from there to there. I don't remember how to turn this darn thing on, and I knew that phones were very, very useful, but who knew this bad boy could actually shovel snow? Karen?
I really love the concept. It's great. Now, Paula, all you do is sign up. There's no fee or anything in terms of signing up.
Great question, and the fee actually comes from the transaction. So, again, just like ride shares, for instance, once you pay, the company actually gets a portion of that fee, and then the contractor gets the rest. So it's not that you are paying, it's that your payment actually pays for the service.
All right, some interesting stuff. We'll see how much snow we get. Thank you, Paula. Still ahead, we are going to talk about a new idea that might keep minors from using e-cigarettes. Good Health is next. Also, allegations of sexual harassment rocked the music world a few months ago. Today, we have the results of an investigation of Placido Domingo and his reaction. Later, would you give up some of your salary to bring your pet to work? We'll take a look at the perks pet lovers are willing to sacrifice. That's in Trending Stories.
Harvey Weinstein's first night in custody. Will the movie producer be able to survive time behind bars? Next, Inside Edition.
Coming up next on Local 4.
Is your heart getting enough sleep? I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Tomorrow at 6 a.m., I'll show you the surprising ways shortchanging your sleep could be harming your heart.